A vampire tells his epic life story: love, betrayal, loneliness, and hunger. Hello everyone, welcome to another movie review. What better way to come back with a horror movie as it's October? I had no idea I was going to be coming back to this, but I got two good positive reviews on my other reviews for my movie reviews. So I decided, you know what, let's come back. And like I said, this movie is a horror movie, and it's a vampire movie, of course, because it's going to be in the title. What is this movie called? Oh yes, it's called Interview with the Vampire, the Vampire Chronicles. This movie came out in 1994. It was nominated for 2 Oscars, had another 24 wins, another 24 nominations, and the main cast in this is Brad Pitt, Kristen Slater, Virginia McCollum, John McConnell, Tom Cruise, Antonio Banderas, Mike Seelig, Belina Logan, Sandy Newton, Lila Hay Owen, Lee E. Sharfstein, Inda Ovi, Helen McCrory, Monty Montague, sorry everyone, Kirsten Dunst, and Natalie Bloch-Laney. Natalie Bloch or Bloch-Laney. Depends on how it's supposed to be pronounced. But yeah, my thoughts on this movie. What do I think about this movie? As you all know me, I am a huge horror fan, and I found that this was a very good movie. A very good movie. Let's go over all the basics, all the details, what I normally like to do. First of all, let's get this off my chest. The cast. Nothing wrong with the cast for me personally. I thought they all did a great job. And this movie, for the most part, launched a lot of actors' career. Not Tom Cruise though. Tom Cruise was already a home staple, even before this movie was even thought of. This movie came from the book. Actually came from a book, and like most movies do. And I've never read the book, but yeah, I've seen this movie countless of times over the years, and but it's been a long while since I've seen this movie. I think the last time I watched this movie was, well, if I say the last time I watched this movie would be last year, but 1 minute in, I fell asleep. Yeah, so I can't really base it on that. So it's been a long time since I've seen this one, and the time before that, it would have to be like, what? 2009? 2008? Something like that? Yes. Since the last time I saw this movie. Fully. And, yeah, no, my memory is right there with all my previous watches, for the most part. I find it is a very good movie. Like I said, the actors, they all did a phenomenal job. From Tom Cruise to Antonio Banderas to Kristen Slater, I thought it was? Yeah, Kristen Slater. And Kirsten Dunst. Kirsten Dunst, the one who played in the first movie of Jumanji. The one who played Mary Jane in the first 3 Spider-Man movies. Yeah, Mary Jane Watson. Back when this movie came out, 1994, she was a kid. And to me personally, she was one of the best child actors in the 90s. In the 90s. Oh yes. She worked her way around, and she was able to start her career early in life, and she actually, yeah, she hit the big scenes, boom, 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 like you wouldn't believe. A lot of people loved her acting back then, as did I. So yeah, like I said, nothing wrong with the cast at all. they all did a great job. Nothing to complain. The graphics for its time, awesome. Just plain awesome. The first time I saw this movie was actually when it first came out, which means I would have been 11? Yeah, I think 11 years old, 1994. I would have been 11. That actually does make sense. Yeah, who did I watch it with? I know I watched it with someone. Was it my parents? Was it my brother? Oh, my parents probably would have been pissed off if they knew that I saw this when it first came out. I did see it in theaters. I think I saw it with my friend David or my friend Chris. One of those two. But yeah, no, I saw it with one of them, and yeah, no, I loved it back then. What I saw of the graphics back then was like, oh my god, this is amazing. And to this day, compared to the graphics that's coming out now, yeah, it doesn't hold account to the ones that are coming out now. But for its time, it was awesome. And to me, and because I grew up with these graphics, I'm gonna say it was awesome. It was awesome. The story would have to be the weakest part. Not to say that it was bad. It was actually a good storyline. A good storyline which was written pretty well. Really well. Really well. And that's what got me, because it could have been written better. And to me personally, I always felt this way, and I still agree with myself, with my previous self as I was younger, growing up. This movie could have and should have been longer. That's what it felt like to me, because it felt like the story was trying to rush itself at times. And that was the yeah. So that being said, that's my only complaint about this movie, that it should have been longer. 2 hours is what this movie was. And to me personally, it's a movie that should have been at least 3 hours long. I know some people would complain, oh my god, really, I have to sit for 3 hours? I have to watch this for 3 hours? But to me personally, yeah, no, it should have been 3 hours long. It's just, they didn't explore every single detail, and probably because they were trying to crunch it all in into 2 hour long movie. But anyhow, IMDb gives this movie a 7.5 out of 10. And I pretty much agree with the rating. I actually give this movie a 7 out of 10. Like I said, my only complaint is the storyline, and because of that aspect, I have to lower my rating. I would have given it like a 9, but it's like, no. The story, it felt it should have been longer. And the details not all the details were explained. So, I stick with a 7 out of 10. A 7 out of 10. It was a very good movie. So, I hope you loved this review. If you liked this movie or didn't love this movie, you can let me know in the comment section below. Let me know what you think, what your thoughts are. I always love the comments, whether you love the movie or hate it. You can like this video if you like this review, and can subscribe to my channel if you love my content. So thank you all for taking time to watch, and join me next time for another movie review I tend to do soon, which I will be doing soon. I am out.